Bang Onoy. Good evening.
Sir, good evening.
Okay, how are you, Bang Onoy?
Pardon?
Yeah, how are you, Bang Onoy?
I'm good. Nothing special, sir. How about you?
Oh, I'm good too. Thanks for asking. So, how was your day?
It's good because today's payday.
Because today is what?
Payday.
Oh, payday. Yeah, it's 25. Then, how's about your boss?
Uh, he 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 went to the central of Kalimantan.
Oh,
So they continue their visits to another office in Kalimantan.
mhm.
So today they are they were on central of Kalimantan, not here anymore.
Okay. All right. Then, how's about your weekend, Bang Onoy?
It was like my previous weekend actually. I just watch movie and cook, maybe read the book or clean up my room. It's just like that.
Okay. Then, how's the progress of your reading on thing like a monk?
Oh, uh, uh, I still read the book, but sometimes I skip the day because some of reason, and maybe I need to uh, encourage for others to continue the book because uh, sometimes I get bored because uh, Korean movie or K-drama is still the best choice in my spare time. But I still read. But I still read.
Okay. Yeah. So, what is the kid? What is the Korean movie or series that you're watching now?
Uh, mm, Wonder Woman. Wonder Woman.
Okay. What is it about?
This is about the prosecutor, police, and crime, and and how to say conglomerate. Uh, and they got the accident, so they they trap the orang kaya tuh.
Rich people.
They trap to the rich people, and she has to be the one of the family of the rich people. Actually, because her face is same like the the daughter of one of the rich people. So the rich people is don't realize that that she is not their daughter because the face is same.
Okay, so it's because of the face, yeah.
Yeah.
So, Bang Onay, have you ever met a person who has similar face as you?
As me? No, never.
Oh, all right. So then, yeah, thanks for sharing, Bang Onay.
Thank you, sir.
Okay, next, Kenisha. How about you?
Good evening, sir.
Good evening, Kenisha.
I am great today,
Hmm?
and yeah, I have a course. I think at the morning, and yeah, I do a lot of activities today because I have a presentation, and then I have a lot of team assignment.
Okay. Wow. You have a lot of assignment.
Yes, sir.
Mm, okay. So how many assignments that you have?
I think more than 5, sir, because I have a team assignment and then lab assignment and then individual assignment.
Wow. Wow.
Yeah.
So which one is your prioritize?
Team assignment.
Your first priority? Team assignment, yeah.
Yes.
So
Because
huh?
because um the value is so so tinggi, sir. That's
So high.
yes.
Oh, okay. Then when will you do that?
Yeah, I do that every every night. But if I have English course, I don't do that.
So if you don't do your team assignment, will your team do it?
No,
Or
sir. No,
mm,
we do it together. I think
oh,
we have a meeting to like that to do it.
okay, that's cool. Yeah. Then how's about your weekend, Kenisha?
Yeah, my weekend have a lot of assignment too, and then I join a competition with my friends.
Mm, okay. So you always you were studying, yeah, on the weekend.
Yes, sir.
Mhm. Okay, but do you like it? I mean, like, do you love studying, or you actually like, I don't like this one. I want to do another thing. Ah,
Uh, Actually, it depends my mood and then my um my hobbies. Because not because I don't like all of my course university course.
okay, all right. Then how's about the exam? Okay, when will you face the exam?
But sorry, sir, what exam?
Exam. I mean, like, of course, when you study at university, it's not only about making assignments. You're going to do the exam too, is that right?
Yes, sir.
So when will you do that? I mean, like, have you finished your exam?
No, sir, I haven't exam now, but I have exam at the end of November.
Okay. So what is the harder spot of doing team assignment? Which one is harder, to do your self assignment or team assignment?
Team assignment, sir, because in the team assignment we have to build the what is what can I say it, yeah, the something like product jadi, sir. We
Hmm.
must have the product jadi, and then we must to publish it.
Okay. Then what is the common problem that happen when you do the team assignment?
Yeah, it's we have the kesibukan masing-masing, so I think to manage the time is so hard, sir, with
Oh,
to match one and another.
okay. So it's about time management.
Yes, so we also have the discussion at, I think, at 9 o'clock till 11 o'clock, 11 p.m. I think.
Oh, in the evening.
Yeah,
Huh?
or sometimes we 12, yeah, 12 a.m.
Well, until 12.
Yes, until 12.
Wow, that's great. Yeah, yeah, because when we are working in real life, we're going to do that. So, okay, yeah. Thanks for sharing, Kenisha. I hope that you can finish all of your assignments in time.
Thank you, sir.
Okay. Then next we have Eka. How about you?
Yeah, good evening, sir.
Okay. Good evening, Eka. How are you?
I'm fine, thank you. How about you?
Oh, I'm fine too. Thanks for asking. So how was your day, Nika?
It was good.
It was good.
Yeah,
All right. Then, did you work today?
of course, yes.
Yeah. What time did you finish working?
I'm working from 8 a.m. until 5 p.m. So,
Oh, from 8 until 5.
yeah,
Oh, great. So it means you're uh, you you arrived at home on time, yeah.
yeah.
Okay, that's good. So how's about your weekend, Eka? What did you do?
On Saturday, I went to Lembang, sir, to
Lembang.
refresh. Yeah, to refresh my brain.
Okay, how far is Lembang from your place now?
Maybe 5 hours.
5 hours?
Yeah.
So what kind of transportation, what vehicle, yeah, did you use when you went to Lembang on the weekend?
Sorry, sir.
What kind of transportation or vehicle did you used when you went?
I use a car with my friends.
With your friends? Okay. I
Yes,
thought that you use your heart.
car, car, car,
Oh,
sir.
yeah. I'm just playing, Eka, yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway, yeah, thank you so much for sharing.
Thank you, sir.
Okay. Then next, Legina, how about you?
Hello, sir. I'm fine, thank you. Thank you for asking. Thank you for asking. And how about you, sir?
Oh, I'm fine too, Regina. Okay. So, Regina, have you got your dinner?
Yep, I just finished my dinner before the joining this meeting.
What did you have for dinner?
Gachuan, sir.
Gachuan. Okay. So, Gachuan is the famous noodle, yeah, in Jogja.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's so popular now. Okay. Where did you buy the Gachuan? Near UNY?
Yep, Colombo.
Yeah, Colombo. Okay. So Colombo is the birthplace of Christopher Columbus, for information.
Oh, yeah.
No, I'm just playing.
Oh,
Legina.
okay.
Yeah. But do you know that the first man who can sail around the world is Indonesian?
No, sir, I don't know.
Okay. Oh, I thought that you're Indro, yeah. Okay. So the name is, wait a second, I forgot the name. I'd like to show you the name. This one. The name is Enrique Malacca. This is the first man who sailed here around the world. Hey, have you ever heard about this man?
Not yet.
Hey,
Malacca.
yeah, Enrique of Malacca. So it's Indonesian, yeah. Hey. Was a Malay member of Magellan Elcano expedition that completed the first circumnavigation of the world. 1519, 1522. He was acquired as a slave by the Portuguese explorer Ferdinand Magellan in 1511 at the age of 14 years, probably in the early stages of the siege of Malacca. Yeah, although Magellan's will calls him a native of Malacca, Antoni Pigafetta states that he was a native of Sumatra. Magellan later took him to Europe, where he accompanied the circumnavigation expedition in 1519. According to many historians, there is a possibility that he is the first person to circumnavigate the globe. Yeah, from Indonesian, yeah, this one. Okay. Enrico Malacca. Or this one. The Italian historian Antoni Pigafetta, who wrote the most comprehensive account of Magellan's voyage, named him Henrique, which uses Spanish as Enrique in official Spanish documents. In Portuguese, he was called Henrique. His name appears in Pigate's account in Magellan's last will, and in official documents of the Casa de Contracción de Indias of the Magellan expedition to Philippines. A witness documents of Antoni Pigafetta, Gines de Mafra, the Genoese pilot, Antonio de Herrera, Juas Dias Blas Elcano, Bartolomeu de las Casas, and secondary sources such as Joe Barros and Francisco Lopez de Gomora refer him as a slave. In Malaysia, he is popularly known as Panglima Awang, a name given by a historic novel author, Harun Aminur Rashid, in his same novel titled Panglima Awang, which was written 1957 and first published in 1958, Pustaka Melayu under brand Buku Panggo. According to the author, he gave Enrico the Malay name Awang to match his presumed ethnicity, while the Panglima, English commander, refers to Enrico's wisdom, strength, and activeness. Nah, this one, yeah. Okay. All right. Okay, Regina.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you, sir, for sharing.
Okay. Next, Saad. How about you, Saad?
Hello, sir. Good evening.
Yeah, good evening, Saad.
Yeah, I'm good today.
Today, yesterday?
Yeah. Yesterday was good too.
Okay, so what did you do yesterday?
Yesterday I did something. I feel yeah. Yeah. Yesterday I was much apa namanya santai-santai.
Relax.
Yeah, much relaxed, but I have Zoom meeting in the at the evening,
Mhm.
at the afternoon to evening.
Okay.
Yeah, I think yesterday was good.
Okay. Yeah, thanks for sharing, Saad.
Okay.
Okay. And Mr. Gandri, good evening.
Good evening, sir.
Okay, who are you?
Great. Thank you for asking.
Okay. So how's your day?
Actually, I want to say thank you privately to you directly in the Zoom because you have answered my question.
Ah,
Some my question. Thank you.
yeah, anytime. So Mr. Gandri, have you ever been abroad?
Sorry.
Have
Pardon?
you ever been abroad?
Oh yes.
Hmm.
How many? Yeah, four times, maybe 4 or 3 times. I forgot.
Okay.
But
Where did
still
you?
near here. Yeah.
Okay. Which country did you visit?
The most far.
Yeah.
The most far is Arab Saudi for Umrah.
And then?
And then Malaysia, Singapore, Philippines.
Okay. Have you been to Europe?
Not yet. Where I
Okay.
wish to.
So, which country did you want to visit in Europe?
Maybe I want to Holland.
Holland.
Yes.
How about Turkey?
Turkey.
Hmm.
Yeah. I consider to Turkey too because in Umroh package there's a Turkey too. Sometimes I want to additional visit to Turkey.
Okay. So, do you know that there's a mosque? Yeah, there's a mosque. It's not only a mosque, but it's a church. It was a former church, which now is a mosque and a museum in Turkey.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I have heard the story about that.
Okay. Yeah. So, do you know what is the name of the place?
No.
Okay.
Yes.
So tonight here, before we start learning, yeah, I'm gonna play you a video about that mosque. This is a mosque and a church too. Yeah, it's located in Turkey, and it still exists until now. Yeah, and there are so many history from this mosque. Yeah, the name is Hagia Sophia.
Oh yeah, yes, okay.
Okay. So this is our 8th meeting, yeah. And it means like, yeah, we're going to finish our lesson this week. And yeah, so this is it. I'm gonna play you the video. And as usual, if you find some new word, just try to note it. We can try to look for the meaning after watching it. So here you go.
They say that if walls could talk, each building would have a story to tell. But few would tell so many fascinating stories in so many different voices as the Hagia Sophia, or Holy Wisdom. Perched at the crossroads of continents and cultures, it has seen massive changes from the name of the city where it stands to its own structure and purpose. And today, the elements from each era stand ready to tell their tales to any visitor who will listen. Even before you arrive at the Hagia Sophia, the ancient fortifications hint at the strategic importance of the surrounding city, founded as Byzantium by Greek colonists in 657 BCE, and successfully renamed as Augusta Antonia, New Rome, and Constantinople, as it was conquered, reconquered, destroyed, and rebuilt by various Greek, Persian, and Roman rulers over the following centuries. And it was within these walls that the first megala ecclesia, or great church, was built in the 4th century. Though it was soon burned to the ground in riots, it established the location for the region's main religious structure for centuries to come. Near the entrance, the marble stones with reliefs are the last reminders of the second church. Built in 415 CE, it was destroyed during the Nika riots of 532, when angry crowds at a chariot race nearly overthrew the Emperor Justinian I. Having barely managed to retain power, he resolved to rebuild the church on a grander scale, and 5 years later, the edifice you see before you was completed. As you step inside, the stones of the foundation and walls murmur tales from their homelands of Egypt and Syria, while columns taken from the Temple of Artemis recall a more ancient past. Runic inscriptions carved by the Vikings of the emperor's elite guard carry the lore of distant northern lands. But your attention is caught by the grand dome representing the heavens. Reaching over 50 meters high and over 30 meters in diameter, and ringed by windows around its base, the golden dome appears suspended from heaven, light reflecting through its interior. Beneath its grandiose symbolism, the sturdy reinforcing Corinthian columns brought from Lebanon after the original dome was partially destroyed by an earthquake in 558 CE quietly remind you of its fragility and the engineering skill such a marvel requires. If a picture is worth 1,000 words, the mosaics from the next several centuries have the most to say, not only about their biblical themes, but also the Byzantine emperors who commissioned them, often depicted along with Christ. But beneath their loud and clear voices, one hears the haunting echoes of the damaged and missing mosaics and icons, desecrated and looted during the Latin occupation in the Fourth Crusade. Within the floor, the tomb inscription of Enrico Dandolo, the Venetian ruler who commanded the campaign, is a stark reminder of those 57 years that Hagia Sophia spent as a Roman Catholic church before returning to its Orthodox roots upon the Byzantine reconquest. But it would not remain a church for long. Weakened by the Crusades, Constantinople fell to the Ottomans in 1453 and would be known as Istanbul thereafter. After allowing his soldiers 3 days of pillage, Sultan Mehmed II entered the building. Though heavily damaged, its grandeur was not lost on the young sultan who immediately rededicated it to Allah, proclaiming that it would be the new imperial mosque. The 4 minarets built over the next century are the most obvious sign of this era, serving as architectural supports in addition to their religious purpose. But there are many others. Ornate candle holders relate Suleiman's conquest of Hungary, while giant calligraphy discs hung from the ceiling remind visitors for the first 4 caliphs who followed Muhammad. Though the building you see today still looks like a mosque, it is now a museum, a decision made in 1935 by Kemal Atatürk, the modernizing first president of Turkey following the Ottoman Empire's collapse. It was this secularization that allowed for removal of the carpets hiding the marble floored decorations and the plaster covering the Christian mosaics. Ongoing restoration work has allowed the multiplicity of voices in Hagia Sophia's long history to be heard again after centuries of silence. But conflict remains. Hidden mosaics cry out from beneath Islamic calligraphy, valuable pieces of history that cannot be uncovered without destroying others. Meanwhile, calls sound from both Muslim and Christian communities to return the building to its former religious purposes. The story of the divine wisdom may be far from over, but one can only hope that the many voices residing there will be able to tell their part for years to come.
Okay. All right. So that's the story of Hagia Sophia. So did you get some vocabularies from the video?
I got some.
Yes?
Yeah. I got perch.
How's the spelling?
P-E-R-C-H-E-D. P with P.
Yeah?
P P P P. P-E-R-C-H-E-D.
Okay.
Perched, perched, perched.
Yeah, so it's perched. Okay, the meaning is sitting or resting on something. Ngangkring ya. Nah, bertengger. Enggak. Okay? Okay?
Okay, sir.
All right. Another word?
Marvel.
Marvel. Avengers. Okay.
Marvel,
No.
marvel, marvel.
Yeah, marvel. It's a wonderful and surprising person or thing. Yeah, so the meaning is ya keajaiban, hebatan, mukjizat gitu ya. Okay. Next.
Secularization. Secularization.
Pengawasan ya?
No. I know ya. All right.
Secularization, secularization, secularization.
Secularization. Okay. Is the process of removing the influence of power that religion has over something. Nah, jadi sekularisasi itu adalah proses untuk
Liberal.
ya liberal beda lagi sama sekularisasi. Ya, tapi nanti jadinya ke liberal setelah itu. Nah, jadi gini, this is like this story. So actually, this is what I learned when I was student of university.
So we
Yes.
we heard the lecture. Okay, sir.
Yeah. So we are what, Mr.
Naik kelas, lecture from Mr. Pandu. Kuliah malam.
Oh, okay. So secularization, it was firstly, it's the history of the Dark Age. Yeah. So at that moment, in Europe, yeah, the church, yeah, they have the power, yeah, over the empire. So church is higher than the empire, and because of that, so in the Enlightenment era, ya kan, after that is there's Enlightenment era. So Europe, yeah, they try to they try to do this kind of secularization. Like firstly, like from Nietzsche, yeah, who said that God is dead, who killed the God, yeah. And then next we also have Karl Marx, yeah, who said that religion is a drug, ya, agama adalah candu. And then because of that, and then later on in Turkey, they have Mustafa Kemal Atatürk, that moment, yeah, who do the secularization. And like the simply form, yeah, of secularization in our daily life is like by simply saying like nggak usah bawa agama lah. Nah, it's the simple example of secularization. Okay, so the person of removing the influence or power that religion has over something. Nah, jadi sekularisasi itu religion is religion, but yeah, and dunia, agama gitu. Oke, itu sekularisasi. Nah, and later on, secularization will lead to liberalization because religion it has it has dogma kan, dog. Nah, so yeah, when we do the secularization, then it can liberate us. Yeah. Okay.
Okay, sir. Thank you, sir, for
Yeah.
the new insight.
Okay. Yeah, that's what I learned when I was at university. Do you know what is my thesis? I wrote my thesis in English, and the title is, so maybe like if in UGM, it's kind of like CLCS, yeah. If you know CLCS, do you know CLCS?
RCS.
You do not know CLCS? This one, you know?
Center of. Oh, yeah.
And so on like that. Yeah, but yeah, it's similar to CRCS. And then my thesis development, it was the existence of God. Yeah, I wrote about existence of God in the theological thought of Leibniz. Yeah, Leibniz and Ibn Sina at that moment. Yeah, another word.
Edifice.
So it's kind of like a philosophy, sir.
Yeah,
Or different? Huh? Your major?
Yeah, Islamic
Philosophy.
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 Islamic philosophy.
S2, sir. Or something.
No, ST.
Okay.
No, yeah, it's a bachelor degree, Regina. So maybe if you have information from your campus, because you're in UGM, yeah, you can inform me.
Okay. Actually, you can check it through the website, UGM website. So.
Yes, I can. But if I know someone, yeah, who can help me, okay, why don't I ask?
Okay.
It's kind of shortcut, Regina. Why we must take a long road way when we has a shortcut?
Orang dalam.
Yeah. This one. Ordal. Do you know Ordal?
I never see it.
Organ dalam.
Bukan organ dalam. Ordal is orang dalam.
Yeah, I know.
Okay. Nah, stop. Okay. Another word? No?
I have, sir.
What?
Edifice. 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 EDIFICE.
Edifice. Edifice. Edifice.
Edifice. The meaning is a large, impressive building. Ya, bangunan yang besar. Edifice. Keren ya? So do you know that every vocabularies they have their level. Okay. Okay. Next. That's all.
I have one again.
What?
Murmur.
Murmur like this.
Murmur.
Oh yeah, this one. Yeah.
Mengerung ya?
Murmur, murmur, murmur.
Murmur is to say something
Right.
in a soft,
Yeah.
quiet voice that is difficult to hear or understand. Terus like, maybe like kumur-kumur ya, atau berbisik atau mendengung gitu. Murmur. Yeah. I ever heard about quote about murmur. Your voice is like a murmur. Like a murmur. What yeah? I ever heard this one. It's when I was for murmur. Yeah. The sound of your voice when I say that the world can be a safe place. Oh yeah. I forgot, but I ever heard this one. A murmur interest maybe? I forgot. Yeah, I ever studied about this when I was in my high school. Yeah, senior high school. And at that moment, the reading material is talking about Buckingham Palace. Yeah, do you know Buckingham Palace? Buckingham Palace. Is the Buckingham Palace. Okay, another word.
I got one, Artemis, sir. But I think it's not, maybe it's noun ya, title for someone or something. Artemis.
Artemis is Greek god.
Oh. What is Indonesia? Indonesia Artemis ya?
Yeah, Artemis is Greek god. Nih. Artemis itu dewa Yunani nih. Dan dewa perburuan, alam liar, perawan perbukitan. The son of Zeus and Leto, and the sister of Apollo. Do you like Greek mythology?
Just no.
Oh, okay.
Because playing game.
What game?
God of War.
Oh yes, God of War, yeah. Yeah, and yeah, God of War is fiction, right?
Yes, fiction in their god in Greek and what is Greek and Ragnarok. What is Ragnarok come from?
Oh, I know. Ragnarok is
Not Greek, right?
yeah, it's not Greek.
Odin.
Yeah.
Different god.
I forgot. Yeah. Yeah. Scandinavian. What?
I don't know.
Okay, there's what do we say? There's a series on Netflix talking about it. Wait a second. Nordic. It's Nordic.
Yes, Nordic. Yes, Nordic.
Nordic. Nordic. Yeah. Mythology. Nordic mythology is about Thor, Odin, and this one, yeah, Loki, Heimdall, and also Valhalla. Yeah, all of those things, yeah, about Nordic. Norse, yeah, Norse mythology. Norse. There's a movie about Netflix in Norse too. Yeah, and actually in that we also have some Norse mythology. Okay, another word. That's all. That's all. Hello. Hello.
Hello, sir.
Yeah, that's all.
Yeah, from me. That's all.
All right. So now let's do the review. Yeah. So do you still remember the things that we learned on the previous meeting? Yes.
Counting, sir.
Okay, so what did we learn on counting?
A lot of things.
Yes, what are those?
About ordinal number and
Yeah,
cardinal
cardinal
number.
number.
Oh, and again? Okay, yeah, cardinal and ordinal, and then
How to read decimals,
and then
fractions,
and then
percentage,
and then
years,
and then
money,
and then
mm,
yeah, instead of number, what else did we study?
uncountable and countable nouns.
Okay, uncountable and uncountable. And then before uncountable and uncountable, what did we learn?
Time.
Apa?
Time.
Time. Okay, so how
British
many ways
and
to read time in
American.
English?
British styles and American styles.
Yeah, American and
British.
It is.
okay, and British style. Yeah. So now let's try to make sentence from cardinal number.
I have two shoes.
I have two shoes. Great. Ordinal number.
That my second time joining.
Joining the party. Oh my God.
Waduh, astagfirullah.
Well, in platinum. Oh,
Astagfirullah, sir.
okay. Nah, so now time. What time is it now in American English?
It is
8:48.
8:48 p.m.
Yeah, it's 8:48 p.m. Wah. At 10 ya Regina? Platinum.
Astagfirullah. I never been there, sir. Sir.
Liquid.
Maybe no.
What? Bose? Oh my God.
Sebuah fitnah.
Not fitnah loh. I didn't say anything. Okay.
Yeah.
Nah, so in British, what time is it now?
12 to 9.
Yeah, 12 to 9. Okay. Just be patient ya, Regina.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, I'm just playing. Okay, now try to make sentence from countable noun.
There are 8 people in this Zoom meeting.
Okay, cool. There are 8 people in this Zoom meeting. Okay. Nah, so Regina, I heard that yesterday was your birthday, and you want to treat us ini kan, McD, yeah. Okay, so after this, yeah, Regina will treat us McD. Okay, thank you, Regina. Happy birthday. Okay. Now the next one is uncountable. What's the example?
I need a lot of money.
I need.
Yeah, a lot of money.
Okay, yes, you're right. I need a lot of money.
To treat you guys. Nggak deng.
Okay. Oh, it's okay to treat you.
Thank you.
Okay, yeah, don't worry ya, Bang One will transfer you because they, yeah, Bang One is day. Ah.
Oh yeah.
All right. So thanks for making the example, and That's for the review. Is there any question?
Not yet, sir.
Okay, so if there's no question, yeah, we're going to play game, yeah, as usual. So since there are,
Sir,
yeah,
sir, maybe the question is about the same question that I asked to you yesterday
Mhm.
about countable and uncountable. Maybe just like 10 liters of water.
Oh,
So we use is or are
okay.
yes many paper of apa? Forget the example.
Nah,
Nah.
liter. Ya. Nah, liter like for example ya, 3 liters of water. Nah,
Yes.
so litersnya tetap pakai 3. Waternya kan udah barang lain ya, after off. Makanya nggak berpengaruh gitu. A liter bottle of wine.
So we use still in singular ya? We use is ya?
No lah, R lah.
Oh are?
Ya, kan headnya di 3 liters.
Oh,
Sebenarnya sama kayak 3 cars. Is it singular or plural?
plural.
Plural.
So we focus in before of ya? The
Before
words
of.
before of.
Before of.
How about the water? Just water, right? Water is, right? Not are.
Ya, water is. Karena kan water ini kan uncountable. And uncountable, they don't have plural form. That's why,
Yes.
nah, that's why uncountable is always followed by singular. Gitu ya.
Okay, guys.
Okay.
Nah, how about this? Oh, variety of flowers. Variety of flowers.
Kan?
So it's singular ya?
Yes, if it's singular.
It's no matter, it doesn't matter. The word after of is flowers. Kan means plural. Variety of flowers. So it's still singular ya? A variety of flowers.
Yeah, a variety of flowers. Kan headnya kan di a variety.
Oke.
Nah, sama kayak apa ya? Yeah, that's it.
Okay. Okay, sir. Sometimes in grammar question, just like TOEFL or maybe else, it's come. Yeah. Thank you, sir.
Okay. Yeah, thank you. Nah, so it's always focus on the yang before ini ya. Karena gini. Okay, kita belajar TOEFL dikit lah ya. Gimana? Gratis nih.
Oke.
Oke ya. Ya, yang penting lagi make D ya. Nah, this one. Nah nih, prepositional phrase. Object of prepositions. Nah, jadi gini contohnya nih. With his friend, blah blah blah, found the movie theater. Harap kita jawabannya. Oke. So, what is the subject? Apa sih subjek dari kalimat ini?
His friend, singular.
No,
He,
bukan.
she.
His friend itu tidak kita anggap sebagai subjek. Do you know why?
Oh yeah. Because
You
it's
know,
prepositional.
Iya, karena dia
Yes.
jatuh setelah preposisi with.
Yes.
Nah, oke. Berarti subjeknya mana?
He,
Ini
she,
udah
it.
duluan. Subjeknya nggak ada.
Oh yes.
Yang ada
So
apa?
we need subject.
Ya, verbnya mana dulu? Verbnya mana?
Found.
Nah, kan we need subject, jadi he. Nah, lagi ya. Jadi intinya tuh, nih contohnya. The interviews by radio broadcaster were carried live at the station. Subjeknya mana nih?
The
The
interview.
interviewers. The interviews.
Dia kan gini,
interviews.
subjeknya kan like this one nih.
Mm.
The interviews by radio broadcasters. Oke. Nah, kata intinya di mana? Di interviewsnya atau
The interview were carried. The interviews.
The interview.
di interviewsnya karena dia sebelum preposition.
Yes.
Nah, that's why verbnya pakainya singular or plural.
Plural.
Ya plural karena interviews
Yes.
itu. Nah sebenarnya sama aja. Of kan juga preposition.
Okay.
Oke.
Okay, sir.
Alright. Nah, so that's it. Nah, nih ya. Before we continue again ya, kita ke postingan kita nih. Ke postingan English with. Apalah ya, dikit-dikit. Where is my ini ya? I forget. Nah, maybe like this one. About level bahasa Inggris. Ya kan? Later you can try to read it. Bahasa Inggris itu main game ada levelnya. Apa aja? Level 1, speak, little, understand, nothing. Bisa yes no doang, tapi nggak paham orang ngomong. Level 2, understand more than you can speak. Kita ngerti orang ngomong nih, tapi ngebalasnya nggak bisa. Level 3, conversation but still translating. Kita udah bisa ngomong, tapi masih loading. And 4, speak and understand without mental effort. Nah, ini ada problemnya, solusinya. Nggak paham orang bahasa Inggris. Solusinya adalah sering-sering nonton video pakai subtitle bahasa Inggris dan cari tahu artinya. Understand more than you can speak, udah paham tapi bingung jawabnya. Kebanyakan praktis, ngobrol pakai bahasa Inggris mau sama bule, teman ataupun depan cermin. Dan nih kalau udah bisa ngomong tapi masih saya dulu nonton pakai subtitle bahasa Inggris. Gunakan English to English Dictionary. Ganti semuanya ke bahasa Inggris. Jadi biar terbiasa. Nah, ini kalau udah bisa semuanya, biasanya problemnya adalah merasa jago dan stop belajar bahasa Inggris, stop improving. Bahasa Inggris itu solusinya adalah bahasa Inggris itu skill yang harus diasah, terus update vocab, grammar, dan pronunciation. Nah, bukan ini, salah postingan. I forgot ya, because I made some post for English.
Because so many picture of you, sir. So maybe you forgot.
Oh, maybe this one ya. Nah, this one nih. Nah, you and me atau you and I. Nih, gitu kan. Benar.
Perhaps depend on.
Iya.
Become subject or object of.
Benar ya.
Yes.
So if you and I is subject, you and I walk, you and I watch, you and I lie. For example, you and I walk along the road, you and I watch the dancer on the stage, you and I like them. Nah, kalau you and me, itu objek. Watch, love, talk, you and me. Jadi jadinya setelah verb kan. Kalau subjek kan sebelum verb. Saya makan ikan, subjeknya siapa?
Saya.
Ya, ikannya?
Objek.
Ya, jadi mungkin nggak objek itu jatuh setelah verb?
Iya.
Yes.
Mungkin nggak subjek itu jatuh setelah verb?
Enggak.
Nggak
Modals.
mungkin.
After modals. Yeah.
Ya, nggak. Pertanyaannya kan ini kan subjek, verb sama objek. Mungkin nggak verb. Mungkin objek itu comes after verb. Is it possible? No. Nah, gitu ya. Pasti lalu ini. Nah, next. Contohnya adalah the audience watch you and me. Gitu kan. Audiensnya melihat kamu dan aku nih. They laugh at you and me. Today Jim will talk to you and me. Kesimpulannya apa? You and I digunakan sebagai subjek, you and me for object. Emang penting pakai grammar dalam bahasa sehari-hari? Penting nggak?
Penting.
Yeah.
No.
For daily conversation, maybe no.
The fact that the speaker nggak terlalu beli grammar.
Yeah.
They focus on delivering the message, because if we focus, nah last night tuh I have flash session gitu kan. Banyak gitu ya. Jadi kayak I'm nervous. Why? Yes, you're nervous, you're not confident. Because you try to avoid the mistakes. Karena kamu takut bikin salah, betul nggak? Saya takut. Nah, that's why in my class at least ya, by joining this class, I want to what do we say? Share you. Yeah, I want to share you the new thing. Yeah, I want to give you a new insight about like when you want to talk in English, just talk. Yeah, we're not going. You're not going to be judged. Yeah, hey, as long since the first time you always use English, is that right? And I always understand. Yeah, what you said, and even I explain grammar in English, but you can understand me, is that right? Yeah,
Yes.
because we focus on having communication, not focus on ini. Wah, gimana benar apa salah nggak ya gitu. Tapi
Maybe
gini tuh, nah,
maybe the problem is if we want achieve something, maybe, sir, if we want take a IELTS test or maybe TOEFL with speaking, so we must improve our grammar correctly in speaking, right, too.
nah, so grammar penting nggak nih?
It's depend on what the purpose.
Nah, bener sih, ya kan grammar itu nggak penting. Tapi beda ceritanya kalau kita mau ambil
Oh,
TOEFL,
still continue ya. Slide.
ya,
Okay.
belum selesai. Nah, gitu ya.
Okay.
Nah, because of what nih? Ya kan, grammar ini is the you have to learn grammar if you want to learn about TOEFL and IELTS, because if you do not learn grammar and you take TOEFL test or IELTS test, itu kayak orang uji nyali. Iya, seriously. Ya gitu ya, orang nekat gitu kan, bonek. Nah, so which one nih? Grammar first or speaking first? Which one?
Speaking.
I think
Depends on
grammar could
the-
be instantly
depends on our goal.
instantly studying, yeah, instantly learning, I mean. But in speaking, we need process. We must enjoy the process. But maybe in grammar, just in structure, yeah, we can fast learning lah to understand that thing. But if we practice, I mean, we use the grammar correctly in our daily conversation, is need time and need effort. I mean, cannot be instantly good. Yeah,
Okay.
something like that.
Yeah. So here ya, grammar itu is only a tool. Ya kan? To make our language better kan gitu. Nah, but ya kan, even if the tool is advanced, but if we never use it, yeah, so it's useless kan gitu ya. Alat itu kan mau canggih misalnya kan, kayak kita gunain sama aja. Nah, so if you're still confused, ini marketing ya gitu ya kan. So just set admin ya, the link is on the bio. But now we have class here.
Cool, sir. Because that advertising we hear. Because your cool advertising we hear.
Oh, okay. But now I make TikTok videos. Yeah, on TikTok. Do you know that English With has TikTok videos?
Yeah,
Oh,
I
Yeah.
know.
Yeah, you can try to check it maybe after this. Okay. So now let's play game first, yeah. Or do we need to play game or just directly to lesson? What do you think? Kita main game dulu apa langsung belajar nih?
Main game dulu, oke. Belajar, oke. It's
Langsung
up
belajar,
to you, sir.
langsung belajar aja ya. Kan kita udah fun. Oke.
Okay.
So this is English with count ya. Wait a second. And if you have suggestion for me, yeah, just try to ini, because salam dari Binjai. Okay. Nah, so this is English with TikTok account. Yeah, we have like this one lah. This is my newest video, and this is ini yang view-nya paling banyak nih, this one. Yeah, you can try to watch it or subscribe it, and if you have some feedback, just feel free to tell me. Yeah. Okay. And now let's start our lesson. So for today's lesson, we're going to learn about comparison or tenses. Nah, so do you know how many comparative sentences are there in English? How many comparative structures are there in English? Anyone knows? Oh, enggak, ada berapa sih?
Two.
Yeah.
Three.
What are those?
Same level, same as blah 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 as, more blah 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 than, and the superlative, the three.
Okay. Yes, you're right. So there are three. The first one is positive degree. We will use as, which means or sama. So who wants to try to give the example of positive degree SS? Coba siapa yang mau kasih contoh nih dari positive degree SS in a sentence?
Bang Onai as handsome as Brad Pitt.
Ya, Bang Onai is as handsome as Brad Pitt. Oke, berarti artinya Bang Onai seganteng Brad Pitt atau sama gantengnya dengan Brad Pitt. Gitu kan. Cool. And if we want to turn it into negative, into not as. Nah, Bang Onai is not as handsome as Brad Pitt. Nah, or we can also use less than. Ya, Bang Onai is less apa tadi?
Handsome.
Okay. Yeah, is less handsomer than Brad Pitt. It has the same meaning as not as. Okay, that's for the first question. Nah, and then the second is comparative degree. Nah, comparative degree ini is more or than. Artinya adalah lebih dari. Nah, okay. Now, but then the case here is that when do we use er than and when do we use more than? So we will use er than if the adjective consists of one syllable or two syllables ended by y, le, er, or w, or some. So the question here is that, do you know what syllable is? What is syllable?
Suku kata.
Kata, yes.
Suku kata.
So how's the example of one syllable adjective or two syllables adjective which ended by y, le, er, or w, or some? How's the example?
Fat.
Yeah. Head. Yes. Head.
Can you hear me, sir?
Yes, I can hear you. Head. Is that head?
Fat, F-A-T, fat.
Oh, fat.
Eight.
Fat. Okay, yeah, fat. Now, fat consists of one syllable, yeah. So we can say fatter. And then another example.
Small.
Small. How many syllables?
One.
One. So we use smaller than. Okay, one more example maybe for the two syllables ended by y, le, er, w, or some.
How about bad, sir? One syllable, bad.
Yes. Now bad is in different case. Okay, bad is irregular.
Yes, irregular. So the condition ended by y, le, r, o, or some, it can work in that condition. Di kata bad itu nggak bisa dipakai ya, berarti nggak berlaku.
Yes, yeah, because there's exception. Yeah.
Okay.
There is exception. Okay. Maybe one more for two syllables adjective ended by y, le, er, or w, or some.
Friendly.
Yeah.
Friendly.
Friendly. Now, friendly. How many syllables?
Two.
Friendly.
Two. But it's ended by
L-Y.
Y.
Boy.
ly. Nah, ly kan?
Mhm.
ly not y. Kalau yang itu kayak happy, jadinya happier, funny, funnier, and so on. Nah, kalau yang ly maka kita pakai aja more than, more friendly. So if the two syllables which are ended by Y, L, E, E, O, W, or has more than two syllables, we lose more than. For example, like friendly, we lose more friendly than. Another example, what's the example maybe?
Beautiful.
Yeah, beautiful. How many syllables?
3.
3.
3.
Yeah, 3. So since it has more than two syllables, then we use more beautiful than. Okay. One more example. Yeah.
Arrogant.
Yeah, arrogant. Arrogant. Yeah, arrogant. How many syllables?
3.
3. That's why we say more arrogant. Yeah, more arrogant than. And some of them are regulars. For example, like good, we do not say gooder or more good, but we say better. Or bad, we don't say better or more bad, but we use worse. Okay. Okay. Now, so that's for comparative degree, and then for the next degree is superlative degree here. The parent is the most or the EST. It's actually similar. So we will use the EST if the adjective consists of one syllable or two syllables ended by Y, L, E, E, R, or some. How's the example?
Happiest. Funniest.
Funny. Yeah, kan? How many syllables? Funny.
2.
So it's ended by
Y.
Y. That's why we use the funniest. And then
Handsome.
yeah, handsome. How many syllables?
2.
Ended by
2.
Some.
some. Now, so we say the handsomest. One more example.
Easier.
Now, easy. How many syllables?
2.
Ended by
Y.
Y.
Y. That's why we say the easiest. Yeah. And then we use the most for two syllables adjective which are not ended by Y, L, E, or ER, or has more than two syllables. How's the example?
Important.
Expensive.
Important. How many syllables?
3.
3. That's why we say the most important. And then expensive. How many syllables?
3.
3.
3. That's why we say the most expensive. One more example.
Difficult.
Difficult. How many syllables?
3.
3.
3. That's why we say the most difficult. And some of them are irregulars to like good. We don't say the goodest or the most good, but we say the best. Bad, we don't say the baddest or the most bad, but we say the worst. Okay.
How about handsome? The most handsome or handsomest?
And the handsomest.
Oh, not the most handsome.
Yeah, but there are two views on this. Nah, tapi ada dua pendapat. Yeah. So firstly, you can say the handsomest or the most handsome.
Okay, sir.
All right. So those are the 3 common comparative structures. Yeah, but we're going to learn more here about double comparative structures. So if you learn TOEFL, you will find these structures like the double comparative structure. The first one is the comparative and the comparative, which means semakin. For example, here, the faster the better, semakin cepat semakin baik. But now to understand more about how to use this structure, now I need your help to make sentence. Try to make sentence. From bahasa dari kata semakin. Coba bikin kalimat dari bahasa Indonesia yang dari kata semakin. Wants to try make the sentence?
The more I practice English
from bahasa ya.
Oh, from bahasa.
So we can translate
semakin sering belajar dengan Mr. Pandu, semakin jago bahasa Inggris saya.
Okay, semakin sering belajar, semakin sering belajar, semakin jago gitulah ya. Semakin jago. So we can say, the more I study, the better my English is. Semakin jago bahasa Inggrisnya. Okay, the more I study, the better my English is. Okay. Then another example, sentence semakin.
Semakin tinggi pohonnya, semakin susah dipanjat.
Oke, semakin tinggi pohonnya. Semakin susah dipanjat. Okay, cool. Now, so we can say the taller the tree is, the more difficult. Yeah, the more difficult we climb. The taller the tree is, the more difficult we climb. Ya kan? Semakin tinggi pohonnya, semakin susah nih kita manjatnya. Oke, one more.
Semakin berisi semakin merunduk. Nah, pepatah tuh.
Oke, ya. In my previous class kayak ini juga nih, semakin berisi semakin menunduk. Semakin menunduk ya. Nah, so we can say berisi apa berarti? Bahasa Inggrisnya apa berisi?
Field.
Artinya apa sih semakin berisi semakin menunduk?
Padi ya.
Semakin ya, I know padi, ilmu padi kan.
Ya.
I mean like the meaning.
Semakin banyak ilmu.
Semakin banyak ilmu,
semakin rendah hati. Yes, guru bahasa Indonesia. Saat.
Oke. Nah, so siapa yang semakin oke? Siapa yang semakin banyak ilmu semakin rendah hati?
People.
Manusia.
Human.
The more knowledge you have,
the more humble
you should be. Ini aja. The more knowledge you have, the more humble you should be. Nah, oke. Nah, alright. So this is the first double comparative structures. Nah, and then for the second one is comparative and comparative, which means semakin hari atau semakin lama semakin. For example, like semakin hari, aku semakin mencintaimu. In English, how do we say? Apa tuh bahasa Inggrisnya? Semakin hari, aku semakin mencintaimu.
Love you more and more.
Okay. Nah, now let's try to make sentences from semakin hari atau semakin lama semakin.
Semakin lama bumi semakin tua.
Semakin lama bumi semakin tua. Okay, now so we can say
yes.
Nah, the earth is getting older and older. Next. Semakin lama atau semakin hari semakin ya.
Semakin
Semakin bertambah usia semakin bijak seharusnya.
Ya, semakin hari semakin bijak aja ya, semakin hari semakin bijak. Nah, oke. Siapa?
We.
Kita, oke. Oh, balik ya nih. Okay. We can say we are getting wiser and wiser. Oh, kalau seharusnya, we should be wiser and wiser. Kita harus menjadi semakin hari kita harus menjadi semakin bijak. Nah, One more example, one more sentence.
Semakin hari, waktu semakin cepat.
Semakin cepat apanya? Waktunya.
Waktu. Iya.
Do you know why?
No.
Yeah, because we spend it together. Yeah, I'm sorry. Yeah.
Getting faster.
Okay, so we can say the time is getting faster and faster.
Sir, is it possible if we add like day by day, we should be wiser and wiser?
Okay, it's possible, but that's the difference between those who have joined grammar spelling class and those who haven't. Nah, ini bedanya kalau udah join sama yang belum join. Mungkin kalau belum join kita bisa bilang lah, we should be wise day by day. We should be wiser day by day. Nah, daripada ngomong gitu kan, now you know the structure, you can use this one. We should be wiser and wiser. Okay?
Oh, okay. Okay. Thank you, sir.
Okay. That's all. Any question? Any question?
Sir, I have a question.
Yeah.
About the previous slide in yang apa namanya komparatif 2 itu.
Yes.
Tadi at the lesson yang the itu yang the 2 kali itu kan ada yang ditambahin is atau tambahin are itu. Nah itu tuh apakah itu harus dan kenapa ditaruhnya di belakang?
Yang mana yang ditaruh di belakang?
Yang are dan is atau should be tadi.
Oh, okay. Nah, so it depends ya, but the structure must be the same. Itu tergantung strukturnya. Yeah, it must be the same. Nah, so the point that it must be the same. Kita belajar TOEFL lagi nih kita.
After this class, maybe we join TOEFL class.
Okay. Okay. Yeah, so this is the how to use PRR structure. Yeah, okay. So the point is what comes after the ER must be the same as what comes after the ER. Jadi harus setara aja. For example, like this one, the harder he tried, the further he fell behind. After the harder, followed by subject he, and then the verb tried. Yeah, that's why after the further must be followed by the subject he, and then followed by the verb fell behind. The older the children are, the more their parents expect from them. After the older, followed by the subject the children, and then followed by the verb are. This way, after the more must be followed by the subject their parents, and then followed by the verb expect. Yeah, like the more children you have, the bigger the house you need. After the more followed by the subject children, and then followed, nah, not the subject ya, but the noun. Ini kan the more, and then noun children, subject you, and then verb have. So after the bigger, followed by the noun the house, subject you, the verb need. The harder you work, the more you accomplish. After the harder, followed by the subject you, and then the verb work. So after the more, followed by the subject you, followed by the verb accomplish. After the greater, followed by non-phrase, the experience. So after the higher, followed by non-phrase, the salary. So the key is that the type of sentence here may or may not include a verb. Bisa pakai verb, bisa pakai enggak. But it must be the same. Poinnya itu adalah sama aja. Mau pakai verb, mau enggak, harus sama. Kalau yang sebelumnya ini nggak pakai verb, begitu the experience, saya juga nggak pakai verb. Ya. Kalau setelahnya pakai subject and verb, setelah the more-nya juga harus pakai subject and verb. Kalau ada non subject and verb, harus non subject and verb. Itu.
Thank you, sir.
Okay. Wait a second. Nah. All right. Any question? Yeah, another question. Hello?
No,
Any
not
question?
yet, sir.
Okay, so if there's no question, yeah, we're going to continue to practice. Yeah. So today we learn about how to make from the positive how to make comparative sentences from the positive degree by using as, comparative degree by using more or than, superlative degree by using the most or the ESD, double comparative firstly, yes, semakin by using the comparative and the comparative, and then semakin hari atau semakin lama semakin by using comparative and comparative. Now, so you may try to use all of the structures in the conversation. And for today's motto topic, it's about which one do you prefer and why. If first of all, like we have studying versus working, money versus time, online versus offline, either working or studying, printed books versus digital books, worker versus businessman. Is that clear?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So if so, since there are 6 participants on this room, yeah, on this Zoom meeting, I'd like to divide you into 2 rooms. Are you ready?
Yeah, we're ready, sir.
Okay,
Ready,
so here we
sir.
go.
Hello, Mr. Pandu.
Okay. So let's start, our discussion now. So from the first number, which one do you prefer, studying, over working? Yeah, which one do you prefer?
Working.
Why?
Can get
Because
money.
yeah, because we have to working to have a lot of money.
No, okay. How's about others?
Okay.
Maybe Mbak Eka want to talk first.
I prefer working.
Why?
Same like Bang Anoy.
Yeah, no, you need to give another reason.
Oh. Mm, with working, we can have many experience.
Okay. And then?
And then we can mempelajari karakter
Learn.
orang.
Yeah, we can learn about another person's behavior.
Yes.
Okay. And then
And then I think that's it. Sir.
okay, that's it. Yeah. Okay,
Mm.
cool. All right. Then how about you, Saad?
Okay, I prefer studying because I have not been working, and yeah, so I don't know how the working feels, and I feel studying is interesting too because I can get more knowledge yeah by studying, and with studying I I can I can prepare uh, my knowledge for working too. I think that's it.
Okay. All right. Now, so now you can continue your conversation with your friends, and I'm going to join the next room. Okay.
Okay.
Okay,
sir.
thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
You doesn't want the one or the first person who open the camera, yeah. So
Yes.
you just follow it, follower, become follower.
Because I scared for lecturer notice me and then ask me for something.
But maybe if you take your camera first, you will be the lecturer will be noticed on you, and then you give he or she give your best higher score
Oh
in
no, I think
in this subject.
I think no, because my experience, if we are the first person to open camp, it's my lecture is a lot of question to ask. Because because he or she knows we didn't read the slide or the material before class.
Oh, okay. And then next, Regina ya, or
Oh.
still okay. Enough
Okay.
ya, can you say ya? Still one additional statement, one give additional statement about your opinion.
I think it's
Enough. Okay, enough. Okay, Regina.
Okay. Online versus offline working. I think I prefer offline rather than online because although offline is less flexible than offline, but I think if we working offline or work from office, we can it's more effective and we can uh, coordinate with our college face to face directly, and it's more clear than we communicate in the online platform like Zoom meeting. Yeah,
Okay.
that's
So you prefer to be offline class ya?
yeah.
Okay.
And the place is more ergonomics. What is ergonomics? More comfortable than working in my boarding house.
Oh, okay. Yes.
That's all for me from me. And how about you, Mr.? How
Okay.
about your opinion?
In my opinion, okay, Okay, hello.
Okay. So how's the conversation?
Quite fast.
Good.
Yep.
Yeah. So I hope that we can have longer conversation on the next meeting.
Okay.
So anyway, that's all for today. Thank you so much for joining this meeting. Thank you so much for your time and attention. We'll see you on the next meeting on Wednesday.
Okay, thank you, sir.
Thank you,
Thank you,
sir.
Lopez.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you, guys.
Bye bye. Have a nice
Bye-bye.
sleep.
Have a nice Monday, and tomorrow is Tuesday, still working. Bye. Thank
Okay,
you.
bye.
Thank you.
Okay, bye.